Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Well, a good morning, everybody, and welcome back live here inside the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa for the final day of the 58th annual 2023 Tournament of Champions basketball tournament. Hello, everybody. I'm Dustin Goodnose. Welcome here to the broadcast. I'll be joined shortly by my partner, Matt Adair, who's been with me for the last couple of days. We're going to have the first three matchups of the day right here on Squirtle.tv, starting with our seventh-place consolation girls game. It'll feature the Kiefer Lady Trojans and the Riverside Lady Braves. Again, yesterday it was Riverside falling to Tahlequah in the noon game yesterday, 55-45. Verdigris defeated Kiefer 64-34. After our first girls matchup of the day, we'll go back to our seventh-place boys game. It'll be between the OK Mustangs and the Metro Christian Patriots. Metro Christian yesterday was defeated 75-59 by Tulsa Nathan Hale, and Weatherford defeated OK 65-47. We'll take an opening break, come back, we'll set the stage for the first game of the day. Again, it's the 58th annual Tournament of Champions powered by Quick Trip right here on Squirtle.tv.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Welcome back out of our commercial break as we open up again, bringing in my partner for the morning, Matt Adair. Matt, great to be back here with you for the final day of the Tournament of Champions. You had a busy night after calling a few games with me in the early part of the session. You got some with last night with Todd Miller, and you're back again today, sir. It's been a busy weekend for both of us.
It has been, but really, really enjoyable. We couldn't ask for a better venue, better spot down here at the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And, of course, Squirtle has done just such a fantastic job of covering this tournament and so many other high school games across the state of Oklahoma throughout the years. It's just been an amazing experience, and I am looking forward to Championship Saturday.
No doubt. Just, again, some big games coming up through the rest of the day. Of course, our first one here is going to be between Riverside and Kiefer in the seventh-place game. Kiefer, the two losses have come to Booker T. Washington, 67-29. Yesterday, we were defeated by Verdigris, 64-34. On the other side, Riverside, a little bit closer. They've lost by just 14 to Sapulpa, 72-58. They were defeated by Tahlequah yesterday in a very competitive ball game. They just kind of dropped the second and third quarter, but lost 55-45. Really, the way this sets up, man, I think this is going to be a very good start to Championship Saturday. and a good matchup here featuring these two teams.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of really quality matchups. Speaking of which, got to watch the Dale Owasso boys game last night. That was a heck of a game. I'm expecting fireworks of that caliber almost throughout the day today here at the Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, I had a chance to catch the call of that one last night with Todd Miller and Dale, and with what Montanati brings for Owasso, a sensational sophomore, ended up having 40 and hit the game winner.
Well, that Todd Miller, he is just fantastic. Somebody ought to get that guy a job.
Yeah, right. I don't know what he's doing with his other spare time. We'll take a final timeout. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups in the opening tip between Riverside and Kiefer and our 7th place consolation, again, girls matchup. But it's the 58th annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip right here on Squirrel.tv.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkunpregnant.org. That's thinkunpregnant.org.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. We've thought it through, down to every pour, garnish, and drizzle. Hey, pizza brings us together, and the details bring you here. Upper Crust, gather round.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages.
Welcome back inside the BOK Center as we'll get you your starting lineups. First, we'll start with Riverside, the Lady Braves. Yet come in with a record of 9-2. Their only 2 losses on the season have been in the opening 2 rounds of the Tournament of Champions. Starting lineup will look like this: a 5'5" senior guard, number 0, Day Whitehawk. 6' senior forward, number 1, Jocelyn Bell. A 5'7" senior guard, number 12, Carly Parker. A 5'8" senior guard, number 33, Nevaeh Nibbs. And the final start of the 6' senior center, number 35, Tarena Jones. So again, Riverside is led by head coach James Kelly. On the other side, for Kiefer, the Lady Trojans again 4-4 coming into the matchup. They were 4-2 entering the Tournament of Champions. They'll go with a 5'6" sophomore guard, number 3, Claire Hoover. 5'8" senior forward, number 10, Cadence Calvert. 5'11" senior guard, number 11, Faith Williams. A 5'9" freshman forward, number 15, Ryan Counts. And the final starter, a 5'10" sophomore guard, number 22, Coley Roughton. Kiefer is led by head coach John Coons.
And we are just about to be off and running. Yesterday, Kiefer was led in scoring by the freshman, Ryan Counts, really getting out there on the floor and making her presence known. She picked up led in rebounding. She had 10 total rebounds. They were led in scoring by Claire Hoover, who picked up 20 in the game. But the freshman getting 10 boards yesterday, that was huge for Kiefer in an effort that didn't turn out their way. They went down to Verdigris by a score of 34-64, but love to see that type of exciting play out of those young kids.
You do, and Ryan Counts actually led them in scoring against Booker T. They're going to need, I think, some points from her today here in this matchup with Riverside, again, if they want to take home that 7th place spot. So, Tarena Jones will jump it. And the opening tip is won and controlled by Riverside. They're moving left to right as we open up the final day of the Tournament of Champions here at our first matchup with Riverside and Kiefer. Lady Braves starting with the possession as they'll throw into the corner to Nibbs. Underneath now to Jones. Ball's on the floor as it was knocked away. Back straight away to Whitehawk. Now to Parker. She'll try a left wing three. Left it short. No good. Rebound run down by Coley Roughton. Lady Trojans have their opening possession. Roughton on the drive all the way in. Shot blocked from behind by Carly Parker. It'll stay on this end with Kiefer.
The good aggressive drive by Roughton right there, but a well-timed jump for the block out of Riverside's Carly Parker.
Inbound pass is deflected, run down by Roughton, who hands to Faith Williams. Williams bouncing in the corner to Calvert. Calvert now with the right wing, nearly got away with the travel. No, she didn't. They'll call it, and it'll be a turnover against Kiefer.
Little indecisive there as she turned the corner, wanted to pass back up to the top of the key, and saw the defender at the last second, Dustin. Those hesitations will kill you.
There's a nice contingent of fans on the far side. Ed behind us who've joined us for breakfast at the BOK this morning. As Dave Whitehawk underneath to Jones. Now to Jocelyn Bell, left elbow. Now to Nibbs, left wing. Underneath to Jones. Caught it in between the double team. Goes up. Shot was partially blocked. Rebound comes down to Kiefer. Picking it up is Faith Williams. See Riverside go inside twice as Williams threw that one away. Looking up ahead. Trying to get the ball that time to Cadence Calvert. That'll be a turnover on Kiefer. So kind of a tough start here early for both teams.
Second turnover in 2 possessions for Kiefer. Nobody's found the inside of the basket yet. However, don't discount Nevaeh Nibbs. Finished yesterday with 17 for her club. It looked like she was in really good form. She'd really settled in to the
Whitehawk cross-court pass to Nibbs, the left corner. Nice closeout from Ryan Counts. Now underneath to Jocelyn Bell, and Bell is fouled on the way up. So Jocelyn Bell will be heading to the free throw line to shoot 2. So that foul on Faith Williams, that'll be her first team foul. Yesterday for Riverside, Jocelyn Bell did go to the free throw line, had 5 points with 3 for 4 from the foul line, also chipped in with 6 rebounds. First foul shot for Jocelyn Bell upcoming, and it's up and good.
Well, Riverside breaks into the scoring column first. They now lead 1-0, 6:37 left to go here in quarter number 1.
One more upcoming free throw from Jocelyn Bell. Hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebound secured by Claire Hoover. So Kiefer looking for their first points of the morning here as there's a pass up ahead to Williams. Goes into the Riverside bench, and that'll be another turnover against Kiefer.
Well, Kiefer so far 3 possessions, 1 shot, 3 turnovers.
As Day Whitehawk will inbound in the backcourt. Go into Carly Parker. Parker yesterday against Riverside against Tahlequah with just 7 points as they'll go underneath to Jones. Turnaround left-handed jump hook was no good, and Jones draws the foul. And boy, everything just happening right now in the paint for Riverside.
Coach Coons thought she got away with the walk. I got to side with him there. I think as she started to back into the Riverside player, she stumbled a bit, took a step, but referees didn't call it. They'll put her at the line. Chance to add to the Riverside lead.
Tarana Jones with the foul shot. It's up and good. And she had 4 points yesterday. Did not go to the free throw line. Second free throw up and good as well. Tarana Jones able to knock down 2 foul shots. It's Riverside leading 3-0 here early. Billy Roughton still in the backcourt. Cross-court pass to Hoover, far side. Hoover now will dribble down the sidelines, crossing into the front court. That bounce pass is deflected into the backcourt. Stealing it away was Nevaeh Nibbs, who drives all the way in and scores with the layup. And it looks like Kiefer wants a timeout. 5:59 to go in the opening quarter here in the girls' 7th place consolation matchup. Riverside leads Kiefer 5-0. It's the Tournament of Champions, again presented by Quick Trip right here on Squirtle.tv.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to the BOK Center here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Riverside and Kiefer playing for 7th place here in the Tournament of Champions, the 58th annual Tournament of Champions, by the way. 5:59 left to go in quarter number 1. Riverside out to a 5-0 run to start things off.
Claire Hoover will inbound for Kiefer. Facing that pressure again from Riverside. They'll go up to Ryan Counts on the near side now. Her pass deflected. She was trying to get it back to Hoover. Hoover runs it down. Back up ahead to Ryan Counts. They're going to have to quickly get across the half-court stripe. They do. And that pass is knocked away and stolen. Back comes Riverside. Up ahead to Nevaeh Nibbs, who runs it down on the baseline. Now no-look pass underneath to Jocelyn Bell. Her turnaround shot is an air ball. No good. Rebound pulled down by Ryan Counts, and then Riverside took it away. Going up and missing the shot was Nevaeh Nibbs, but drew the foul, and she'll shoot 2.
5 straight turnovers for Riverside, 5-point run, or excuse me, for Kiefer, and a 5-point run. For Riverside, Nibbs at the foul line, a chance to extend it to 7 if she can hit them both.
Last foul was against Cadence Calvert, her first, third-team fouls. The first free throw from Nibbs hits the front of the rim, back of the rim, and falls off. Second free throw upcoming for Nevaeh Nibbs. Nibbs yesterday went 3 for 3 at the free throw line. As Matt said earlier, led him in scoring with 17 points as that second foul shot is good. And all points coming from the free throw line here early from Riverside. As beating the pressure on the near side is Kiefer. Claire Hoover's got it now into the front court. To Calvert. Now to Roughton at the foul line. Spins on the defender, nowhere to go. Jones closed it out. Nice pass there as it trying to get it out to Calvert, but it was stolen away by Jocelyn Bell, and then Bell threw it away into the backcourt. It's picked up by Claire Hoover. Now Roughton with it, top of the key. Drive right, kicks it out right corner to Hoover. Bounce pass on the baseline to Calvert. Back to Hoover. Triggers up a right wing 3. No good as it was too strong. Rebound tipped into the painted area. Taken by Nevaeh Nibbs. Back comes Riverside. Day Whitehawk lines up a right wing 3. Looks good. It is good. Nice shot from Day Whitehawk. It's 9-0 Riverside early.
Riverside out to a big run right now. Everything's working, but it's all being started by this intense pressure defense that's created 5 turnovers so far, nearly a 6th right there.
As all the way in is Coley Roughton, and she's fouled on the way to the rim. So Roughton will head to the free throw line to shoot 2, and chance to get Kiefer on the board.
One of the things that Riverside does well is they will play very, very high-level pressure defense. They want to contest every dribble, every pass, every look.
Last foul was against Tarana Jones, her first-team foul. As Coley Roughton heads to the free throw line. First free throw's up and no good. Roughton did go to the free throw line in game 1 of the loss to Booker T. Went 0 for 2 from the charity stripe.
2 of 6 yesterday in the loss to Verdigris.
Second free throw from Roughton is up and good as Kiefer's on the board. They trail at 9-1 with 4:15 to go here in quarter number 1 as Bell cuts all the way in, missed the shot in the paint on the pass from Parker. And once again, Riverside going to the free throw line.
Foul is going to be whistled this time on Haley Goodman.
So to the free throw line is Jocelyn Bell, who's already 1 for 2 this morning. First foul shot is up and it's good from Jocelyn Bell. Made her first, missed her second, made her third. It's also the 4th team foul against Kiefer. Second free throw from Bell is up and good. So again, all points right now again coming from the foul line except for the one basket hit from Nevaeh Nibbs. It's 11-1 Riverside early. As Roughton accelerates into the front court, lobs underneath. Nice catch from Goodman. Her shot was no good as she hit the bottom of the backboard. Back comes Riverside. Day Whitehawk with it. Deep left wing. Will look right. Now we'll decide to fire for 3. It's no good. Claire Hoover with a rebound. Hoover wants to run up ahead to Roughton. There's a jumper up and good for Coley Roughton. Nice shot there. She's got all 3 points for Kiefer. Riverside unable to get set up defensively that time to take away that jump shot from Roughton. Parker has it. Dribbles deep left wing, lobs to Jocelyn Bell at the foul line underneath to Jones. Right-handed jump hook off the glass is good. Brianna Jones with her first field goal. She's got 4.
Love that look from Brianna Jones right there. And what Riverside was able to do was pass to the high post. They had Bell sandwiched down there and then drew a defender up and opened up that lane for a good look.
Kane Humpy back into the game now for Riverside, her first appearance. Seen her quite a bit. She's been usually the first player off the bench for Riverside. here in the Tournament of Champions. As Claire Hoover on the drive all the way in. Shot was blocked. Jocelyn Bell picked up the block. Here's an outlet pass to Humpy on a breakaway all the way in. Layup was around the rim and falls in. I thought that thing was going to crawl out for a second, but it's 15-3. All Lady Braves right now here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, Riverside just right now offensively able to do what they want.
As they force a turnover on the inbounds, it's Carly Parker who laid it in on the assist from Kane Humpy, who also came up with a steal. 17-3, Riverside. Roughton bounce pass up to Cadence Calvert. Right baseline jumper, good. Nice shot from Cadence Calvert. So a good look there from Kiefer as they cash in. It's still 17-5, 2:35 to go in the opening quarter as Bell to Humpy. Lobs underneath. That actually hit the rim. Rebound pulled down by Cadence Calvert.
So that was an attempted skip pass, but will it count as a shot since it hit the rim?
Right, as Claire Hoover with a jumper inside the left wing. That's 4 straight now from Kiefer. And yeah, maybe the Lady Trojans have figured something out here later on in the first quarter. Parker to Whitehawk underneath to Jones. Takes one strong dribble. Turnaround left-handed jump hook. No good. Riverside not cashing in there in the paint. Pass up ahead to Hoover right here in front of the scores table. Bounce pass to Roughton. Williams to Calvert. Back to Williams. Open right wing 3. No good. Rebound tipped into the painted area. Taken by Carly Parker. Parker wants to run. Parker on the drive all the way in. Attacks and left the shot short. Day Whitehawk with the offensive rebound. Dribbles back beyond the three-point line. Will fire for 3. It's no good. And the rebound tipped into the hands of Cadence Calvert. Both teams getting some good looks. Here the last couple of possessions. Cannot get anything to fall as Faith Williams has it. Williams continues with the dribble top of the key. Guarded closely by Carly Parker. Reverses to her right. Throws to Claire Hoover. 1:18 to go. Hoover trying to get away from Humpy. Lobs into the corner to Roughton. Left wing now to Williams. Cross court to Calvert. Good close out there from Whitehawk as Calvert drives baseline. Her shot was left short. No good. Jocelyn Bell saves it into Jones on the baseline, and back comes Riverside.
Nearly a foul from Riverside there, but Kiefer played right through it. Referees give them the benefit of the doubt. 2 substitutions off of the bench for the Riverside Lady Braves. Coming to the floor, Taja Bell and Periana Brown.
So Bell and Brown check in. As Brown will take the inbounds pass, go to Humpy. Lobs underneath. Nice catch. And going down, though, is Taja Bell, who was pushed from behind. That'll be a foul against Kiefer. This will go against Claire Hoover, her first, but it'll also be the 15th foul. So free throws now for Riverside.
Fouls are 5-1. Kiefer's picked up 5 team fouls so far. Riverside just a single foul for their team. 55 seconds left. 17-7 game.
First free throw up from Taja Bell is up and good. 7 of 9 now is Riverside from the free throw line. Bell's second foul shot is up and good as well. Inbound, tipped away and stolen by Carly Parker. Her floater in the paint is up and good. Second field goal from Carly Parker. 21-7 now. Under a minute left here in the opening quarter. As Hoover trapped near the left corner and trying to get out of it. And Riverside is going to force a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to stay with Kiefer. As they'll inbound to the right of the Riverside bench to our left here on the scores table. Roughton guarded closely by Parker. 35 seconds left. Roughton on the drive, got by both defenders and scores off the glass. Nice finish from Coley Roughton.
That's the kind of play you're going to need to see more of if your Kiefer is just being able to take that aggressive defense from the top of the key to the bucket. Force some things to happen.
Back up top, straightaway 3 from Humpy is good. Kane Humpy knocks it down. She's got 5 early points. Under 10 seconds to go. Hoover still in the backcourt. Up ahead to Roughton. Cross court to Williams. 4 to shoot. Now 3 to shoot. Bounce pass to Calvert. Left corner for a 3. It's no good. And that's how the first quarter will come to a close. We played 8 minutes. Here in the girls' consolation matchup for 7th place. It's 24-9. Riverside leading Kiefer. Back after this break, it's the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip right here on Squirtle.tv.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
At Krotz, Lori and Associates, our dedication to superior client service continues to drive our pursuit to provide the highest quality service. We are committed to providing close, personal attention to our clients and take pride in giving you the assurance that the help you receive comes from years of advanced training, technical experience, and financial acumen. We are not your ordinary bean counters. Call us today and find out what makes us different. 405-848-2200. Or visit us at krotzcpa.com.
Welcome back to the BOK Center here in Tulsa. Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow bringing you action from the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions. Riverside all over Kiefer in the 7th place game, 24-9. Your score right now with the Lady Braves taking a 3-pointer to open up play here in quarter number 2.
As Jones misses that one, rebound to Claire Hoover, then threw it up ahead to Elle Adams, who just happened to turn around and catch the ball. Adams on the drive all the way in. Bounce pass on the baseline to Calvert. Back straight away to Hoover. Now underneath to Adams. Right wing to Faith Williams. He's been quiet here in the first half of play. Is Rount with it, right wing. Under 30 seconds have been played, or more than 30 seconds have been played here in quarter number 2. Hoover with it, top of the key, on the drive right, runs into Humpy, puts up a wild shot. It was left short. Elle Adams actually saved it, tipped it right back to Hoover for a right baseline jumper. It's no good. And then Humpy runs it down and saves it back into the hands of Tariana Jones. Parker back to Humpy, top of the key. Played nearly a minute, no points scored here in quarter number 2 as Jones straight away. She'll try a 3, hits the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, stick back is good for Carly Parker. Count it, she's fouled.
Great play from Carly Parker, just sticking with it, going after that errant 3-pointer for the rebound. In fact, Riverside so far, Dustin, 8 free throws, 2 3-pointers, and 6 field goals now to give them 26 points. Carly Parker about to take another free throw attempt. This will be, I believe, their 11th of the game.
I think you're right. So Parker to the free throw line. Only other starter who's not been to the foul line has been Day Whitehawk. First free throw from Parker, cashes it in to complete the 3-point play. 27-9. Riverside all over Kiefer here in the 7th place consolation matchup as Roughton on the drive all the way in. Shot was blocked, but a whistle and a foul called on the drive. I believe this will be on Taja Bell.
Bell is going to be the guilty party. She got a lot of ball on that block, though. I mean, Hoover kind of left it out there, and she knocked it off of her hand, but referee says she got a piece of the arm.
It's the first on Bell as Roughton back to the free throw line. Was 1 for 2 in her earlier trip. First free throw's up and good as we'll see a substitution. Day Whitehawk back in. She'll get Carly Parker. One more foul shot upcoming for Coley Roughton. Second free throw from Roughton. Pinball's out, no good. Nevaeh Jocelyn Bell actually with the rebound. Riverside quickly down the floor to Bell. Cuts all the way in and scores off the glass. Nice finish there from Jocelyn Bell.
Nobody stopped Jocelyn Bell. She was late to the party offensively, but cut right down the left side of the paint. Scored easily.
And Riverside led it 24-9 after the first quarter. That's the most points Riverside have scored in the opening quarter so far here in the first 3 games, the Tournament of Champions. As Roughton stops near the right elbow, back out to Elle Adams, deep right wing. Out of Ryan Counts. Counts dribbles right into 2 defenders. Back out straight away to Faith Williams. Williams works against Day Whitehawk. Dribbles towards the right wing, hands to Counts in the right corner. Now underneath to Elle Adams. Back to Counts to Faith Williams. Right corner for a 3. No good. Nevaeh Nibbs has the rebound, and Counts got a hand in on it, and it's going to force the jump ball. Possession arrow is going to actually favor Kiefer.
That freshman player again, Ryan Counts, coming up big in moments throughout the course of the last 2 days, and now another big one right there. Turned a rebound into a jump ball and a turnover for Riverside.
Haley Goodman will check in for Elle Adams. As Dallin Dooley set to inbound. Inbounds it to Faith Williams. Back straight out high to Counts. Left wing now to Dooley. Tried to go underneath, but stepping in front, knocking it away was Jocelyn Bell. Now it's into the hands of Nevaeh Nibbs. Nibbs on the drive all the way in. Scores off the glass. Nice finish from Nibbs. Her second field goal.
It was a fantastic little Euro move there to finish as she swung left and then went right for the right-hand layup.
Nibbs comes up with the steal in the backcourt. Bounce pass to Humpy underneath. Had it knocked away, got it back. Now to Nibbs, right wing, will try a three, no good. Offensive rebound, stick back, no good from Jocelyn Bell. Boy, that one just came right off to her and blew the layup.
Jocelyn Bell wants that one back, didn't realize how far underneath the bucket she had gotten, couldn't quite reach far enough with her left hand.
And Roughton on the drive draws the foul against Riverside. I believe this will be on Jocelyn Bell. It'll be her first.
That's number 1, Jocelyn Bell, first.
So Coley Roughton getting it done by attacking the rim, getting to the free throw line. She's been there twice now. This will be her third opportunity at the free throw line as the first one is up and good. Claire Hoover back in for Faith Williams.
7-2 run for Riverside here in the second quarter. 5:08 left to go.
One more from Coley Roughton. Knocks them both down. So Roughton now 4 of 6 from the foul line. Let's have a pair of field goals as well. Nibbs into Jocelyn Bell. He wasn't looking for that one. Actually went, I think, right off of her face that time, Matt. And back comes Claire Hoover. Bounce pass to Roughton near the right elbow. Works against Whitehawk, dribbles left, back straight away to Counts. Counts now on the drive underneath, trying to get it to Goodman, but Goodman was not in the spot. That'll be a turnover against Kiefer.
Yeah, Counts had a really good look right there. In fact, you could kind of see that play developing as she drew 2 defenders with her to the far side of the paint. Great pass inside. Just weren't on the same page.
Here comes Riverside with it. It's Carly Parker who's back in. Near side to Day Whitehawk. Cross court to Nibbs, deep left wing. Will step into a three, no good. Offensive rebound secured by Jocelyn Bell. Goes back to Day Whitehawk. Whitehawk into the paint to Carly Parker. Now to Bell. Right baseline jumper. Left it short. Rebound pulled down by Ryan Counts. Good look that time from Riverside. Just couldn't cash in. Here comes Coley Roughton with it. Works against Carly Parker into the front court. Right wing to Hoover. Hoover bounce pass back to Ryan Counts. Now to Roughton. Back straight away to Dooley. Under 4 minutes to go until halftime. Dooley bounce pass to Hoover. Hoover on the drive gets away from the defender. Shot was blocked by Jocelyn Bell and then saved it into the Riverside bench. It'll stay with Kiefer.
Just a really aggressive Riverside team. Something we've seen out of them for 2 straight days now. They like to play just matchup defense, and boy, they are tough to get away from.
Tariana Jones will check back in now for Riverside as Dooley bounces to Roughton. It's stolen away from behind by Carly Parker. Nice defensive play there. Now up ahead to Bell. Out of Day Whitehawk. She'll bring it up far side into Jones. Spins with the left hand and scores. Nice shot there from Tariana Jones. 33-12, Riverside on top of Kiefer.
Broke a 2-minute scoring drought for Riverside, their longest span of the game without points.
And another steal from Carly Parker, who drives in and went to the rim and was fouled. And Parker's going to shoot 2. This will either be on Dooley or Hoover. It'll be on Dallin Dooley, her first. It's the second team foul here in quarter number 2 as Dooley will exit back in as Faith Williams.
Carly Parker really kind of the spark for this Riverside team. 4 assists yesterday, 2 steals. I think she's already surpassed her steals total today.
She'll shoot 2. First free throw's up and good. Parker now 2 for 2 from the charity stripe.
I believe that was steal number 3. She's picked 2 off in the inbound passes.
One more from Carly Parker. Second foul shot is good. She's now 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 3:16 to go until halftime. It's 35-12. Riverside on top of Kiefer. Almost said Kingfisher. Up ahead, Faith Williams beats the pressure out of the front court. Stops inside the left wing. Reverses back to her right to Hoover. Lets the defender fly by. Steps into a 3. It's no good. Coley Roughton there for the offensive rebound. Right elbow jumper. No good. Rebound by Nevaeh Nibbs.
Good rebounding all day by Riverside. They really get around the bucket and pack it in.
Boy, a great look inside, finding Jones for the easy layup, and Kiefer wants a timeout. We'll join him. 2:51 to go until halftime. Riverside leading Kiefer 37-12. It's the Tournament of Champions, again presented by Quick Trip right here on Squirtle.tv.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Welcome back to the BOK Center. Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow. Girls 7th place action underway. Riverside running away with it against Kiefer. It's 37-12 in favor of the Lady Braves.
As Coley Roughton will have it to start. Back into Faith Williams. Out of Roughton. Crossing the midcourt stripe. Now to Williams. Left wing now to Hoover. Open for a three. Hoover will take it. It's no good. Backside rebound pulled down by Jones. It goes to Nevaeh Nibbs. Nibbs, nice lob pass inside to Jocelyn Bell. Dribbled off her foot and out of bounds. I believe that'll be a turnover, and the ball will go back to Kiefer. I think Bell that time thought she had dribbled off the foot of Claire Hoover instead.
Kind of a rare Riverside turnover. They've had a few, but goodness, they have stacked them up against Kiefer. Over 10 now.
Williams up ahead near the right wing on the pass from Claire Hoover. Williams stays with the dribble. Back to Counts, top of the key. Counts wants to go right. Now reverses back to her left-hander pocket, picked by Bell. It goes right into the hands of Day Whitehawk. A breakaway layup all the way in, scoring off the glass. First field goal of the day for Day Whitehawk. It's 39-12.
Boy, Riverside just really aggressive defensively, still out in the full court press. And this has flustered Kiefer kind of all morning.
1:50 to go until halftime as Hoover bounce pass up ahead to Coley Roughton. That could have been backcourt right there as Faith Williams has got it top of the key. Drives all the way in, but foul line jumper up and no good. Rebound by Carly Parker. Parker, outlet pass up ahead to Jones all the way in. Layup good off the glass. Dariana Jones with her 4th field goal here in the first half.
Riverside threatened to get to the half 100 mark before we get to the halftime break.
Yeah, 41-12, just 1:20 to go until halftime as Hoover on the drive all the way in, runs into Jones, goes down, lost the ball. Now a baseball pass up ahead to Carly Parker all the way in, blew the layup, got her on offensive rebound. Stick back was no good for a third time, though, goes up and scores.
Carly Parker just padding the stat page right there, picks up 2 offensive boards and gets the bucket.
I want the points, but I want the offensive rebounds as well. Under a minute left, 43-12 Riverside. As Counts, cross-court pass up ahead to Hoover, far side. Hoover near the right wing. Carly Parker on her. Bounce pass to Counts, right baseline. Her pass deflected and stolen. As Carly Parker's got it. 3-on-2 break. Now to Jones. Jones drives all the way in with the left hand. Scores. Count it. She's fouled for Tariana Jones.
45 points on the board now for Riverside. Yet another steal for Carly Parker. She is just having a game as far as defense goes.
We're going to see a full 5 new subs in for Kiefer. McKenna Creekmore, Dallin Dooley. Aubrey Quammen in as well. Cadence Calvert. And I believe L. Adams. Jones already 2 for 2, make it 3 for 3 as she completes the 3-point play. 46-12 Riverside now. And they led by 15 at halftime. They lead by 34 right now as there's another steal. Parker up ahead to Day Whitehawk near the left elbow. Backs out to the left wing to Jones. Straight away now to Parker, who will step into the top of the key three and bury it. Nice shot from Carly Parker. Her first made three, the third for Riverside. 49-12, 10 seconds to go, and that's going to be near backcourt. It's actually going to be a traveling call called against Aubrey Quammen. And Pat, you mentioned earlier, getting to half 100, they may just do it right here.
They have 1 point away with 8 seconds left to go. Ball in the hands of Carly Parker.
5 to shoot, 4 to shoot, now 3 to shoot. Parker will try a 3. It's no good as it's an air ball, and that's the first half will come to a close. Played 16 minutes. Riverside leading Kiefer 49-12 in the 7th place girls consolation matchup. Halftime show begins right after this here at the Tournament of Champions, powered by Quick Trip, right here on Squirtle.tv.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Welcome back to the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. 58th Annual Tournament of Champions underway. 7th place game being played out right now. It's all Riverside over Kiefer at the midway point. The Riverside Lady Braves have scored 49 points at halftime. Kiefer just posting 12 up on the board. Riverside just capped off a 25-3 second quarter to secure that 49-12 lead over the Kiefer Lady Trojans. Let's take a look at some of the statistics so far. We'll start with shooting percentages for Kiefer. They have shot 22% from the floor. They're 4 of 18. They are 0 of 6 from behind the three-point line. They're hit 67% of their free throws. They are 4 of 6 from the charity stripe. For Riverside, a much different tale. They're shooting 51% from the floor, 17 of 33, 30% from behind the arc, 3 of 10. They've hit 85% of their foul shots. They are 12 of 14 on the afternoon. Rebounding is pretty even. 16 total rebounds for Riverside, 10 of those defensive, 6 offensive for Kiefer. 17 boards for the Lady Trojans. They've got 12 defensive rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds. Turnovers, 3 times Riverside has turned the ball over to Kiefer. 19 turnovers for the Kiefer Lady Trojans. But the tail of the tape comes down to points in the paint. Right now, Riverside leads that category 28-2. Points off of turnovers. Riverside has 26 points off of Kiefer turnovers. Second chance points for Riverside has 5. Kiefer with none. Fast break points 10 for Riverside, 0 for Kiefer. Off the bench, the Riverside Lady Braves have picked up 7 points from their bench. Kiefer has yet to have a bench player score. Let's start it over to Dustin Goodnow for individual scoring totals.
Individually, we'll start with Riverside. Day Whitehawk goes for 5 points in the first half. Jocelyn Bell with 5. Carly Parker leading the way. All scores of the game with 14. One of 2 players in double figures is Nevaeh Nibbs with 5 and Terriana Jones with 13. 5 from Kane Humpy off the bench and Taja Bell with 2 off the bench as well. Leading rebound in the first half was Jocelyn Bell and Carly Parker with 5 each. Bell led the way with 3 assists. Her and Nevaeh Nibbs both with 3. 2 blocks in the first half belonging to Jocelyn Bell, which led the team, and Carly Parker with 4 total steals in the first half to lead the way for the Lady Braves. On the other side for Kiefer, they're led in scoring by Coley Roughton, who was 4 of 6 from the foul line, finished with 8 points. 2 points from Cadence Calvert. Claire Hoover with 2 points as well. Leading rebound in the first half was Ryan Counts with 4. Leading the team in assists was Claire Hoover with 2. 1 block to Cadence Calvert and 2 steals belonging to Claire Hoover and Haley Goodman. Setting up kind of the rest of the schedule for the rest of the way. Again, right after this, we'll have turn our attention to the boys' side of the bracket for the 7th place consolation matchup. It'll be between the Metro Christian Patriots and the OK Mustangs. And then Matt and I will be back here with you at noon for the 5th place consolation matchup. It'll be the Verdigris Lady Cardinals and the Tahlequah Lady Tigers. We'll be with you here for the rest of this one, and of course the next 2 games as well. But we'll take another timeout. When we come back, third quarter action begins after this. Riverside on top of Kiefer 49-12 here at the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions, powered by Quick Trip, right here on Squirtle.tv.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Welcome back inside the BOK Center here, day number 3 of the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions, again presented by Quick Trip. We're catching it all right here on Squirtle.tv. Dustin Goodall alongside Matt Aders. We're set to start the second half. It's been all Riverside, though. In the first 16 minutes, they lead at 49-12 over the Kiefer Lady Trojans.
Want to highlight the game that Carly Parker's having real quick. Dustin, you'd mentioned this in the halftime statistical recap. But right now, she's got 5 total rebounds, 14 points, 2 assists, a block, and 4 steals. She is off to a hot start here on day 3.
Well, she is just filling up the stat sheet as Carly Parker. Those 5 rebounds, 3 of those are offensive as Terriana Jones scores to start the second half. Her 6th made field goal, 51-12 Riverside. As Coley Roughton is trapped and has it poked away. Ball's now on the floor. Diving for it is Carly Parker, who actually lobs it to Day Whitehawk, and back comes Riverside. Usually see a lot of those turn into jump balls, but Riverside comes out of there with it as Jones will try a right corner 3. It's no good. Rebound picked up by Coley Roughton.
See if Kiefer can actually move the ball into an offensive set. Oh, so close.
Yeah, we're going to get a whistle and a traveling call as Roughton tried to split the 2 defenders that time and get it to Williams.
Yeah, Coley Roughton had the right idea there. Poked the ball through and just had to drag a foot before she could push that pass away. 21 turnovers in the game now for Kiefer.
Carly Parker around the screen left from Bell. Looks underneath, now goes left wing to Nibbs. Nibbs on the drive across the paint all the way in. Got around Roughton, left the shot short as it was an air ball. Rebound by Cadence Calvert.
Easy rebound for Cadence Calvert right there, uncontested.
Williams steps into a long range 2. It's no good as rebound by Jocelyn Bell, and then a foul from behind. This will either be, I believe, on Ryan Counts. It will.
Jocelyn Bell, a big presence under the bucket. I like the way that she positions herself for so many of those rebounds, right, that just kind of dribble off of the rim, if you will, come right down below. And once she gets set up, she's really good at screening out her opponents.
Parker right at Hoover. Nice spin move to get around her. Back out to Day Whitehawk. She'll try an open 3 and knock it down. Boy, nothing but Nile on that time. Day Whitehawk's second made 3.
College range three-pointer right there, 3 or 4 feet behind the arc.
And then Hoover turns it over. It's picked off by Day Whitehawk. Breakaway layup the other way. 5 straight now for Day Whitehawk. The lead is 44.
12 fast break points now for Riverside. And another steal for the Lady Braves.
Roughton dribbles it off the foot. Now it's picked up by Nevaeh Nibbs on the breakaway layup. It's good for Nevaeh Nibbs.
15 steals in the game now for Riverside.
Riverside again is backed out of that full court pressure. Still picking up at half court though as Hoover bounces to Williams. To Counts, throws it left wing to Cadence Calvert. She'll try and make her second 3. It's no good. Backside rebound by Nibbs. Had it poked away. And Counts runs it down, picks it up on the floor. And then she has it knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. Last touch by Nevaeh Nibbs. Oh, we actually got a timeout. We'll take it. 5:42 to go, third quarter. Riverside leads Kiefer 58-12 here in the 7th place game at the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip, powered by Squirtle.tv.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Welcome back to the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions. Matt Adair and Dustin Goodnow bringing you the 7th place game. Riverside running away with one, 58-12. They lead 5:40 left to go in quarter number 3.
Hoover has it right wing. Bounce pass back to Calvert to her left. Calvert with it, top of the key. Throws it to a cutting Faith Williams. Her runner in the paint's no good. Rebound tipped around, taken back by Faith Williams. Goes back up, missed the shot as she missed everything, but great hustle there to get the offensive rebound. Back to Roughton. Right baseline jumper, no good. And the rebound by Day Whitehawk. And here comes Riverside. Parker with it. Steps back. She'll try a left wing three. No good. Rebound by Ryan Counts. Roughton up ahead to Faith Williams. Williams out to Hoover and goes through her hands into the Kiefer bench. That'll be a turnover against the Lady Trojans. Ball goes back to Riverside with 5 minutes to play here in the third.
Well, Faith Williams had the right look there. Just her and Hoover not on the same page as Williams was driving down. Saw that she'd drawn 2 defenders, tried to kick it up to Faith Williams, to Hoover, who unfortunately had moved up toward the top of the key.
That was a three-pointer, no good from Day Whitehawk. She had hit her last one, but missed that one there as Williams on the drive, left it short, got her own offensive rebound, and actually it was tipped and stolen by Jocelyn Bell, who just tosses one down to the other end of the floor, too far out in front of Terriana Jones, and that's a turnover against Riverside.
I think they call that icing if this was still hockey being played in here.
Pretty good arm, though.
I'm telling you. Fired that one.
So Kiefer will have it back, down 58-12, 4:33 to go here in quarter number 3. As Roughton near side to Hoover underneath. Cadence Calvert, right baseline jumper, no good, near the right block. Rebound by Jocelyn Bell.
Nearly another one. Loaded up, ready to sling that one down the floor, and then pulled it back at the last second.
Nibs on the drive, got around Roughton and scores off the glass. Nice finish from Nevaeh Nibs. That's her 4th made field goal.
17 in the game yesterday for Nevaeh Nibs. She is a player.
And Nibs with 7 points today as Calvert, baseline jumper, good for Cadence Calvert. Calvert with 4 points now.
Clean look that time for Kiefer. Good passing and open jump shot.
And there's a turnover against Riverside as they tried to go underneath to Terriana Jones. It was off of her fingertips and out of bounds, as we're going to see substitutions for Riverside. Sakaya Hogner in along with Kane Humpy.
Kane Humpy's had a heck of a tournament for the Riverside Lady Braves as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're going with a 6-man award, probably be Kane Humpy off the bench for Riverside.
Certainly.
Here's a right wing three, no good from Williams, and the rebound secured by Hogner, who flipped it to Bell. Now goes back to Hogner, far side of the court. She'll bring it up down the sideline, up ahead into the paint to Jones. Turnaround layup, good for Jones. As Terriana Jones scores again, her 7th made field goal. 62-14, Riverside on top of Kiefer. 3:10 to go here in quarter number 3. Williams cross-court pass to Hoover. Hoover drives baseline, pull-up jumper. Good from Claire Hoover as that one rattled in. Her 2nd made field goal.
You know, Claire Hoover is a heck of a shooter, seems to really like the corner shots.
Sakaya Hogner left that layup short.
Seen her hit a couple of 3-pointers from the corners throughout the course of this tournament.
Only Roughton with it. Roughton on the drive, got around Humpy all the way in, finishes with a right hand off the glass. Nice job there from Coley Roughton.
Another good top of the key, right down to the bucket run for Coley Roughton. Saw her do that earlier in the first half.
Roughton now in double figures with 10, is back down the floor, though, as Terriana Jones scores again, her 8th made field goal. She's got 19 of the game. One of those points in the paint just coming too easy for Riverside here this morning. 2:20 to go. It's 64-18. Riverside on top as Roughton splits the double team. Out left wing to Williams, who fires for 3. It's no good. Offensive rebound goes right back to Roughton, who scores off the glass. Roughton with 12 now. Pass up ahead. Kane Humpy into the paint underneath to Jocelyn Bell. Goes up and scores with the layup.
I think Jocelyn Bell was expecting Kane Humpy to take that shot, and all of a sudden ball ends up in her hands, and finishes up the possession for Riverside.
66-20. Lady Braves on top. There's a bounce pass to Roughton now to Cadence Calvert for a right corner three. It was no good. Rebound tipped up in the air, taken by Hogner. Her pass up ahead, knocked away and stolen. It was Faith Williams who got a hand on it. Roughton picked it up. And now we get a foul on Terriana Jones in the backcourt.
Terriana Jones just trying to run down Coley Roughton right there. And Roughton did a great job along that far sideline. Dustin hit the brakes and then took the contact.
Bobby Parker has checked in along with Taja Bell for Riverside. Just 95 seconds to go here in the third quarter. This one all pretty well decided as Riverside leads by 46 as there's a three from Hoover. Karam's all the way back to her, got her own offensive rebound. Now to Calvert, cross-court pass to Williams. Williams works against Periana Brown. Here comes the double team trying to get out of the trap, steps through it, throws it back out to Calvert. Out near the logo center court. Now back to Williams, top of the key. Williams, a nice crossover move on Hogner. Drives all the way in. Shot was blocked. Offensive rebound and stick back no good from Ryan Counts, but Counts was fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line for her first points of the morning. So Hogner will pick up the foul. That'll be her first. So Ryan Counts to the free throw line. First free throw attempts of the game. First one is up and no good. First foul on Hogner, second against Riverside. Second free throw from Counts is no good off to the right. And that rebound goes off the head of Williams. Out of bounds, Riverside will get it back. (66-20). Riverside on top, 1:03 to go. Here in quarter. Again, one final quarter coming up. Then we'll flip it over to the boys' side action. Seventh place game again. OK coming up against Metro Christian. And start time for that one scheduled at 10:30 as Periana Brown with it top of the key. Brown on the drive, had it poked away. Running it down is Taja Bell, who goes underneath to Humpy, who left the layup short from the right side. Rebound by Faith Williams of Kiefer. Not a route, and up ahead to Calvert. To Counts. Left corner three, good from Ryan Counts. Her first made field goal of the day.
Freshman starting to come up a little bit. Got fouled earlier and took a trip to the charity stripe. Now hits a big three.
There's a left wing three, and the answer no good. That time from Bobby Parker. Backside rebound pulled down by Riverside. Here's Periana Brown. Her right wing three is no good. And a foul on the rebound. This will be against Bobby Parker.
Good block out that time from the Lady Trojans. They have now forced 3 fouls against Riverside. Only 12 seconds left to go in quarter number 3, so they probably won't get to the bonus, but playing a little bit more aggressively.
First on Parker, third team foul under 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter as Roughton lost it on the drive. Here's a pass up ahead to Humphy. 2 seconds, 1 second. Will float in for the three. It's no good, and that's how the third quarter will come to a close as she leaned in for that one. 66-23, Riverside leading Kiefer here in the 7th place consolation matchup. Back after this here at the Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip right here on Squirtle.tv.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. We've thought it through, down to every pour, garnish, and drizzle. Hey, pizza brings us together, and the details bring you here. Upper Crust, gather round.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
Welcome back inside the BOK Center here in downtown Tulsa. Dustin Goodall alongside Matt Adair here for your 7th place girls matchup. Again, Riverside leading Kiefer to open up the fourth quarter 66-23, and it's been all Riverside, Matt, from the opening tip.
Well, yeah, the aggressive defense of the Riverside Lady Braves has been something I've talked about a lot throughout the course of the tournament, but it was even more evident today.
As you see it again there, Periana Brown with her first two.
I was going to say, as they take a steal coast to coast for two more. But Riverside just plays so in your face. They like to go man-on-man type matchups and just see what you can do. And they have forced a ton of turnovers today, upwards of 25 right now.
And they got very active hands is one good thing, too, is Coley Roughton, her jumper in the paint's no good. Backside rebound pulled down by Taja Bell. Hogner up ahead to Humpy. Humpy with it deep right wing. Now dribbles back top of the key. Out of the paint, into the hands that time of Bobby Parker. Had it knocked away and stolen. Back comes Claire Hoover with it. Hoover to Williams. Left wing to Calvert. Out of the corner. Coley Roughton will try a three. It's an air ball, no good. Rebound to Taja Bell, her second. Zakaya Hogner to Bobby Parker, and then that pass is tipped and stolen as Hoover's got it up ahead to Roughton. Now to Williams, far side. Bounce pass up to Hoover. Will drive baseline jumper. No good from Claire Hoover. It was too strong. There's a pass up ahead, stolen away by Williams. Back up ahead to Claire Hoover. Lines up a left elbow jumper. Pinballed out, no good. Rebound to Bobby Parker. Pass up ahead again. Tipped this time by Kiefer. It'll go out of bounds, and Riverside will keep it.
Well, Kiefer had a shot at another steal there, and Williams ran into one of her teammates. Poked that one out of bounds.
Well, how about Riverside? I mean, they get the rebound. They're turning, looking. They're trying to get down the floor quick.
Gosh, they've still got their foot on the gas for sure.
Periana Brown with it. Jumper in the paint. Left it short. They got her own offensive rebound, though. Out of Taja Bell on the drive. Out to Parker. Periana Brown with it. Works against Williams. Tried to go back out to Hogger. It was stolen away by Hoover on the breakaway all the way in for the layup. Good for Claire Hoover. Hoover's third made field goal. She's got 6. Hogner with it. Hands to Humpy. Rolls to her right now at the foul line. Now right of the painted area. Out to the right wing. Back up top to Hogner straight away. Hogner tried to get around the defender and lost it. Now got it back as she got it back from Calvert. Hogner. Bounce pass underneath. Knocked away and stolen as Cadence Calvert's got it now to Coley Roughton. Roughton up ahead to Faith Williams. Jumper. No. Now it's no good as it hit the backside of the rim. It fell off to the right. Offensive rebound, though, to Hoover. Back to Counts. Jumper is an air ball. Outlet pass up ahead to Humpy. Humpy one-on-one against Calvert. Drives all the way in. Count the basket, and she's fouled. Nice finish there from Kane Humpy.
And one opportunity for Humpy, her first and one chance of the day. And again, just showing why she is such a good player for Riverside, especially right now coming off the bench in kind of their sixth man capacity. But she is a force to be reckoned with. Just a sophomore, too. A lot of good basketball ahead of her.
Well, new 5 in for Kiefer. Aubrey Quammen. I believe Elle Adams, along with Haley Goodman, Dallin Dooley, and McKenna Creekmore as Humpy. 7 points, chance to get to 8. Cannot capitalize on the free throw. Rebound by Haley Goodman. Kiefer's got it. Trailing 70-25 with 5 minutes to go. Is on the drive, and a floater by Elle Adams on the baseline was no good. Rebound up ahead to Riverside. Back come the Lady Braves underneath to Humpy. Nice finish there with the right hand.
Get that no dribble under the bucket. Had to kind of contort herself back to get that one to go in, but another made basket for Humpy.
Creekmore has it poked away, stolen by Humpy. Up ahead to Ariel Henry all the way in. Left the layup short, but was fouled from behind. They're going to get Elle Adams for pushing. And Ariel Henry will head to the free throw line.
Just another good offensive series for the Lady Braves. More fast break points. They poured in 10 on fast breaks in the first half. They've got to be well over that mark here in the second.
So Ariel Henry looking for her first points of the Tournament of Champions. First foul shot is up and good from Henry. Second free throw from Henry is good as well. 74-25, 4:31 to go here in quarter number 4. The girls' 7th place game. It's still in the backcourt is Kiefer, and they'll burn a timeout. We'll take it. 4:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. Riverside leading Kiefer 74-25. Back to the Tournament of Champions after this, presented by Quick Trip right here on Squirtle.tv.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by...
Welcome back to the BOK Center. Girls' 7th place game underway. Riverside on top of Kiefer 74-25. 4:15 left to go in the contest. Here's Dustin Goodnow.
And McKenna Creekmore has her pocket picked this time by Periana Brown. It was underneath in the hands of Jair Henry, who's checked in. There's a left wing three, no good. That time from Brown. Rebound on the floor picked up by Kiefer. That was Haley Goodman. Elle Adams is trapped, and her pass stolen away by Humpy, who drives all the way in and scores again off the glass. Her 5th made field goal.
Riverside just seems to be kind of auto set to full court pressure. Coach was waving them back for the last 2 possessions like, hey, back to the half court line at least. But tough to get that out of them once you get it in them, you know what I mean?
As Adams' pass is picked off, there's no question. As Jair Henry comes up with a steal. Henry with it left wing, now top of the key, back to Humpy. See more substitutions here from Riverside as Ariel Henry with it. Hands back to Jair Henry. Now to Humpy. Humpy on the drive, out left wing, goes out of bounds looking for Ariel Henry, and that'll be a turnover on Riverside. As Bobby Parker, Zakiah Hogner checking back in, and going to get the other number here. Looks like LaKayla Black. .3:10 to go, 4th quarter. Riverside leading 76-25 as McKenna Creekmore has it near the right wing around the screen left. Picked up her dribble. Now to Elle Adams. Adams out with it high, top of the key, and then there's a bounce pass to Quammen and a foul from behind. This will go against Bobby Parker. That'll be her 2nd. This is the first team foul of quarter number 4.
Pretty impressive considering there's only 2:58 left to go.
Quammen out to Elle Adams on the drive all the way in. Nice finish there with the right hand by Elle Adams, her first field goal of the day. 76-27, 2:45 to go. Ariel Henry stops at the foul line, goes right corner. Here's a 3 from Bobby Parker, who drills it from the right corner. Parker now with 5.
Got that foul called on her and felt like she had something to make up for. Goes down and finds it with the old corner 3.
As on the drive there is Elle Adams. Nearly had it poked away. Goes back underneath, though, to Aubrey Quammen, who missed the layup. Offensive rebound, though, by Haley Goodman. Has it left wing to Elle Adams on the drive all the way in. No good on that shot, and the stick back was no good. Adams got another opportunity with it. Still with it on the right baseline near the right block. Ball's now on the floor. Adams still has it. Goes out to Quammen, who's had it knocked out of bounds off the hands of Parker. It'll stay with Kiefer.
Ball spent about 9 minutes on the floor in that possession, just kind of pinballing around between players.
Dooley will inbound to the baseline into Elle Adams. Bounce pass underneath to Goodman. Had it poked away. Goodman got it back underneath to Quammen. Her layup was left short. Goodman, opportunity missed there. Quammen again missed underneath. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be off of Kiefer, and Riverside will get it back, but 4 or 5 cracks at it that time from Kiefer.
Yeah, good looks at it and a lot of ball movement for Kiefer down low. Just couldn't capitalize.
As Hogner with it. Hands that time to Jair Henry. Back here's a 3 up and no good that time from Ariel Henry. There's the rebound to Kiefer. 79-27, 1:25 to go here in the 4th quarter. As Riverside looks to move to 10-2, 1-2 here in the Tournament of Champions. Kiefer going to fall to 4-5, 0-3 here in the Tournament of Champions. That ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kiefer. Riverside will get it back.
A tough season for Kiefer, even though early on lost a couple of their leading scorers and really kind of their team captain in Hannah Coons, the 6'1 senior commit to South Dakota. Her presence certainly missed throughout the course of this tournament, as it will be through the course of this year.
No question, as Ariel Henry drew the foul, she'll head to the free throw line. She's already 2 for 2 from the charity stripe here this morning. First foul shot from Henry is up, and it's no good as she left it short. Henry will shoot one more. Chance to get to Riverside to 80 here. Is that second free throw no good as well. Dallin Dooley with a rebound. Dooley accelerates into the front court all the way into the paint. Goes up with a right-handed jump hook. It's no good, but she's fouled by Zakiya Hogner. So Dallin Dooley with a chance to get her name in the scorebook. Heading to the free throw line to shoot 2. Second against Hogner. Team's third foul. First free throw from Dooley is up and off the left side, no good. One more free throw upcoming for Dallin Dooley. Second free throw is up and good as Dooley connects on 1 of 2. Lowest point total so far for Kiefer here in the tournament has been 29 against Booker T. Washington and 34 in the loss to Verdigris. As Kiefer's got it back, and then a whistle and a foul call. This will go against Bobby Parker. So Parker picks up the foul. That'll be her third. Now just the third team foul against Riverside. Just 49.9 to go. L. Adams with the basketball right across the logo center court. Dribbles around the right, around the screen from Dooley. Adams bounce pass underneath, trying to get it to Aubrey Quammen, and we get a whistle and a jump ball as Bobby Parker got a hand on it as well. Possession arrow favoring Riverside. 30 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. 79-28, Riverside by 51 as Ariel Henry with it. Right wing to Zakiya Hogner. Bounce pass the near side to Jair Henry, who drives all the way in. Her shot up was missed. Quammen has the rebound. Ball's on the floor, and then Riverside gets a hand on it, forcing the jump ball. Possession arrow this time is going to favor Kiefer. Just 15.3 to go. 79-28, Riverside on top. Clock starts. We're ready to get back to play here in the fourth quarter. Should be the final possession of the game as Dallin Dooley has it. Guarded by Hogner near the quick trip logo, and Hogner took it away. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Hogner on the drive is fouled with 1.7, and Hogner's headed to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Referee's not quite ready to put this one in the books, as that foul will extend the game at least a little bit. Riverside with a commanding lead, 79-28 over Kiefer. 1.7 seconds left to go. Riverside at the foul line.
Zakiya Hogner's first free throw is up and good. Her first points of the day. She'll have one more. Second free throw from Hogner is up, and it's no good. Rebound by L. Adams. 2 seconds, 1, and that'll do it. As seventh place winners here this morning will be the Riverside Lady Braves, taking down Kiefer 80-28 as Riverside moves to 10-2 on the season. Picking up a victory here at the Tournament of Champions. Kiefer drops to 4-5, going 0-3 here in Tulsa. 80-28 is your final. We'll take a timeout, wrap it up after this here at the Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip right here on Squirtle.tv.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you, only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
At Krotz, Lori and Associates, our dedication to superior client service continues to drive our pursuit to provide the highest quality service. We are committed to providing close, personal attention to our clients and take pride in giving you the assurance that the help you receive comes from years of advanced training, technical experience, and financial acumen. We are not your ordinary bean counters. Call us today and find out what makes us different. 405-848-2200 or visit us at krotzcpa.com.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Welcome back inside the BOK Center here as we wrap up Game 1 of the final day of the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions. Riverside a winner today over Kiefer, moving to 10-2 on the season. Kiefer dropping to 4-5 as Riverside wins it 80-28. Matt, some final numbers for you here in this one.
Well, let's start off on the Riverside side of the page. They picked up 80 points in that contest against Kiefer. They shot 50. The Lady Braves shot 51.7% from the floor. That's 30 of 58. They were 26% from behind the arc, 5 of 19, and 71% from the foul line, 15 of 21. They turned the ball over 13 times. They had 29 rebounds, 21 defensive boards, 8 offensive boards. For the Kiefer Lady Trojans, they shot only 23% from the floor today, 11 of 47, 7% from behind the arc. They were 1 of 13 and only 50% from the foul line, 5 of 10. Riverside led most of the kind of off the beaten path statistics. Points in the paint, Riverside picked up 50. Kiefer just had 10 points off of turnovers. Riverside had 35 second chance baskets. Riverside had 5 points in fast break baskets. Riverside had 20. Riverside also picked up 21 points off of their bench in a really incredible 80-28 victory for the Riverside Lady Braves as they take home 7th place here in the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions. Dustin, I think you've got some individual scoring totals.
Yeah, individually, we'll start with Riverside. Day Whitehawk goes for 10 points, 7 from Jocelyn Bell. Carly Parker did not score in the second half, finishes with 14. Nevaeh Nibbs with 9. Ariana Jones led the way with 19 points in the game, 1 from Zakiah Hogner, 1 from Ariel Henry, 1 from Jair Henry, 11 from Kane Humpy off the bench, 3 from Bobby Parker, Taja Bell with 2, and Periana Brown with 2 as well. Leading rebounder was Jocelyn Bell with 8, 19 total of 6. Leading the way was Jocelyn Bell with 6. She did have 2 blocks as well to lead the team. And Bell, Parker, and Nibbs leading the team all with 4 steals each. For Kiefer, they were led by Coley Roughton with 12 points, 6 from Claire Hoover, 4 from Cadence Calvert, 3 from Ryan Counts, 1 from Dallin Dooley, and 2 from Elle Adams. Leading rebounder was Ryan Counts with 9. Did have 4 assists, 3 of those belonging to Claire Hoover to lead the team. They had 1 block belonging to Cadence Calvert. And leading the team in steals here this morning was Claire Hoover and Coley Roughton, both with 3 each. Points in the paint, Again, it was 50-10. Riverside dominated that, and points off turnovers 35-4. Second chance points 5-2, fast break points 20-2, and bench points 21-3. Game was never tied, and there was no lead changes as Riverside led pretty much the entire way. Again, throughout this one as they win at 80-28. We'll take a timeout, come back as we'll get ready for our 7th place game on the boys' side, as will be the OK Mustangs and the Metro Christian Patriots. Again, all that coming up here from the Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip right here on Squirtle.tv.